This presentation is connected to presentation number 2, Daniel, the Unsealed Book. It was in that presentation we discovered that Israel is very nervous concerning the threats that it's been getting from certain countries and terrorist groups. This presentation will bring it a little closer to help you to understand that it is all about this little piece of property called Jerusalem.
Hi, I'm Steve with the Sure Word of Prophecy Ministries. This prophetic teaching will be centered upon the scriptures in the Bible that speak of Israel and more specifically Jerusalem in an end-time context. Have you ever wondered why when you turn on CNN, a great majority of the time you'll find Israel in the news? Why is that? This place, no larger than New Jersey, is in the news constantly. Just a little tiny place. 8,000 square miles, and yet every time you turn on the news, something has to do with a conflict between the Jews in Iran, the Jews in Syria, Jews in Hezbollah, all kinds of different news stories continually about that little place. We don't hear much about New Jersey in the news.
At some point in time, God instructed David to purchase a piece of property from the Jebusites. This would be the place that the mountain of Moriah was located. The place where Abraham, hundreds of years beforehand, raised his knife in obedience to Yahweh's command of sacrifice. It was there in his own place, crucified by the ones he had chosen, that he hung on a cross. But that would not be the end of the story. 3 days later, he rose from the grave, and death was not able to hold him any longer. Hallelujah. Yes, friends, the time is coming and is here when that little place over there called Israel and Jerusalem would be the focal point of the world. And at that time, Michael, the Prince for thy people, will stand up, and there will be a time of trouble such as never was there since the nation. And at that time, your people will be delivered, every one found written in the book. There is good news here, friends. Yahweh never does anything without a warning. So we must heed his warnings and then make a preparation, because the bridegroom is coming. He calls it the time of trouble. And the prophet John in the book of Revelation declares this is a battle called the Battle of Armageddon, or in the Hebrew, I find it very significant. The Hebrew word is Har Moed, which means the battle of the Mount of the Congregation. Wow! The battle of the mountain of Moriah.